Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna start today with um, the G arpeggio, one octave right now. And again, if you are at different levels, and I'm gonna put the drone on, you can do any octave you want to, but right now we're gonna start on, or you can do all two octaves, but we're gonna start there with the G, fifth fret on the D string or third finger on the D. So there's G, and then we go to B, which is a third up from that, and then D, and then G, third fret. So just to say the frets. Oh, it doesn't matter where I move. I got the sun coming in here. I'm sorry about that. Try to put a shade up, but so we have a G again, fifth fret, second fret on the A string or first finger. Fifth fret on the A string or third finger. Third fret on the E string or second finger. D, B, and then G. Okay, so those are the notes we're going to use. If you want to go down to this octave, that's just the same finger patterns as the D and the A arpeggios we've been using in the past few practice sessions. But I'm going to play the G drone again. This goes for 6 minutes, and just play with me right now, and then we will. Oh, there's Connor. All right. Hey, Connor. Okay, so here we go. Ready? So start here. Just hold that, get it right in tune. Sigh into that note, get relaxed. This is your yoga time. B, first finger. Get that right in tune. Is that still okay? You can still hear that, all right? Okay, here we go. We're gonna go run, pony, so like this. Let's do that again. 3, go. Okay. Then let's do some. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit more still. Let's do. Can you guys still hear that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's do some little riffs. So we're gonna do this little riff. We've kind of done this slide on the third note of the third degree of the scale. So we're gonna go. So we're sliding on that first finger. So we hit G. We go. Again. Same thing, but we're going to go up to a D now. We're going to go. Okay, 3, go. Again. Again. gonna go up to the G. We're gonna do the same lick, but we're gonna go to the G. So, okay, ready, go. Do all three of them, so we'll do this first, and then, okay, repeat, ready, go. One more little lick, just because I like this in G. We're going to reach up to that fourth finger because that B is in G. We're going to slide it down. We're going to go to a G. So reach up that fourth finger, slide it down to B. So we're going to the fifth fret, Adriana. Slide it down to the third, and then third fret. I mean fifth to fourth, and then to third. So is that right? No, that's not fifth, it's seventh. Sorry, 7, 6. 7, 6. Yep. Okay. All right, so there's the drone. Those are 6 minutes of drone practice. So, okay, now what we're going to do is just review. We're going to review the D and the A arpeggios. Because we are going to use those in the song we're going to do it to, okay? So, again, D is open D, F sharp, A, D. Let's play that together. Ready? 2, 3, go. 2 beats. A is the exact same thing, moved up a string starting on A. 2, 3, go. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to put this to Will the Circle Be Unbroken. So if you're at the last workshop, we're still using the same song. I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Okay, so here's Will the Circle Be Unbroken. And so that D chord lasts a long time. Okay. Notice that the A chord just comes in very briefly here. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to just, first we're going to just play the arpeggio through. So here's the timing. I'll just do a little bit of it so you get the timing we're going to do. So it's going to be like this. That's the way I'm going to start, but if you're more advanced and you can do things like, or it doesn't matter, do whatever you want, but right now I'm just going to go, okay? So, but the thing is, you really have to make sure you're ready to change chords, so I'll call them out too, just to make sure. So here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Go. what I did. So I went up when so D starts, it goes, and then when it comes down, I hit the D again just because it fits in nicely to the timing. Then it goes to G, but we only have enough time of the G chord to go. In the song, we only have that much time, so we only go up on the G chord. Then we go up on the D chord again to finish off this line. So right here, I just finished this line. So since I finished this on an up, I'm going to start this one on up again just because it's the beginning of a line. So I'm going to start that on an up, back down. Now when we get here, we only have one measure. It's actually really two measures, but the way they look at it here, it looks like one. But anyway, we're going to go up two notes. And then we have A for two notes. And then D again. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Try that again. So here we go. Ready?
1,
2,
3,
ready,
4.
go. It's a good idea to practice something like this slowly, and then try not to, if you can do it, try not to look at because like if you go to a jam session, this isn't going to be in front of you most of the time. So try to do this without looking now. Try to get these chords internalized. Okay, so here we go. Let me just see what Connor's. When you hit G, do you start playing the same scale but with G? Yeah, G. So when we do D, we're doing D 0 2 0. When we go to G, we're actually going to hit third finger on the D string. We're going to start there. First finger. Okay, you could go down here. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question there. Yeah, is that good? Does that answer it? Okay, all right, so here we go. Same thing, ready?
1, 2.
Try not to look at the chords.
3, 4.
Do it again. So basically that kind of chord practice is just really training our ear to hear chords. And you have to do a lot of that in order to learn to hear chords. And that's why, like I said to Betsy before, I practice chords, this kind of stuff all the time. And, maybe now I'm practicing with maybe more jazzy kind of chords, but still, it's a never-ending process. Okay, but if you wanted a solo, we already in the last workshop soloed over the key of D. This we're now in a key of D for Will the Circle Being Broken, but we did the key of G in the pentatonic workshop, and we just used the pentatonic scale. Personally, that's the easiest way to get in and out of a solo, is to use that pentatonic scale. But it's really good to know chords because they can also help you learn fiddle tunes. They can help you learn songs like this, but it's boring to do that, and we would never want to do that on a jam. That sounds really boring. Okay, so we're gonna just take some of those little licks that we worked on, and we're gonna put them to this. We're gonna apply them to this. So we're gonna use the same lick on every chord, but of course it's gonna change as the chord changes. So this little lick, what it's called a lick or a musical idea, is we're gonna go D, slide F to F sharp, to an A. Okay, so let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the D. Okay, then for the G, we're going to start on G and go slide B flat to B and then to D. Okay, so we're basically doing what we're doing sliding. So okay, so we only get 2 of those, and then we go back to D. So let's just work the first part of the song right now without the song going. So we're going to start on D. 1, 2, ready, go. G. D. Okay, so you're getting 1 lick per measure. Okay, so right now I'm going to just highlight that part of the song. We're only going to do that part, and we're going to do that exact same thing, but we're going to do it with the backing track. So here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Slow that down a touch, I think. Let's try this again. Ready?
1,
2, 3, 4. Now we're going to add the rest of the song in here. We're going to do D's. Notice there's all these D's again, so we get 4 D's, but then we get 1 more D, and then we go to the A, which is just moving the D up. So, to the A string, and then we go back to the D. Okay, so let's just work that a little bit. Okay, so here we go. From the beginning.
1, 2, 3, 4.
we're gonna just do another like a lick. Maybe we'll put two together. So why don't we? Let's see. Well, let me think. Let's see. How about that? So what we're doing now is we're going D, slide up, A, back to the F sharp, and then we start again. So that's the only, we just added that F sharp back in. So let's see if, let's see, Connor, I'm not sure how to get to, can't see, hold on a second. If Connor's asking questions, oh, here we go. Okay, nothing in the chat. Okay, oh, you're good. Okay. All right, so here we go. And then G will go, we'll go up to that G like we did. All the way up to that G, and then we'll go back to D. Okay, so let's just try these little different licks. Okay, so here we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this little, what's called strum machine on auto speed up. So it's going to increase the tempo. Oops, yeah. We're going to increase the tempo by 5 beats per minute every repetition. Okay, so it's going to speed up, just so you guys know. Okay, so here we go.
1,
2,
2, 3, 4.
Okay, so again, that can get boring and repetitive, and you're like, why am I doing this? But the idea is you're going to get these little licks under your fingers while training your ear to hear chord changes. And so, again, so much of this is ear training, so you can start hearing that. And when you go into a jam, there hopefully won't be too much thinking. They'll just be playing, and you'll be able to get some of these things out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix things up and more, and just show you how you can use these to make it a little bit more of a solo.
1,
So
2, 3, 4.
with the rhythms a little bit, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna just let this play. I'm gonna go back down, and I want you guys to try that on your own, okay? So it's gonna be slower. So just try using the things we did. You can either do the same thing if that's where you're at, or if you want to try to change up the rhythms. But I'm not gonna play with you so that you can just try it on your own, okay? So one time through. You ready? Here we go. Or two times through. We'll go two times through.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay. So again, I want to emphasize that if you were in a jam and if you can pick out the melody of a song, that's really the best thing to do. But if it's a song that you don't know at all, these kind of give you some things. The pentatonic scales and the arpeggios give you some ins to just playing something to be in there. But also, this kind of practice, again, it's training your ear to hear chords. And the more you hear chords, the more easily you'll be able to pick out melodies. Because if you look at Will the Circle Be Unbroken, and I did a workshop of this at Fiddle Hell, every note of that song is in the chord as you're playing it, um, except for a couple are just outside the chord. But so if you know the chords, you'll be able to pick up those melodies a lot easier. If you know those arpeggios, which is the chord, so an arpeggio is a chord broken up into notes. So that will help a lot. Okay, so we're gonna summarize everything tomorrow. I know we did Soldier's Joy, we did Tennessee Waltz, and then Will the Circle Be Unbroken. We'll play through them all tomorrow just to wind things up, and then that'll be we'll do continue with some of these things farther into the summer. Okay, any questions, anybody? No.
Great.
Okay. Good to have
Thank
you.